Hey everyone, it's Deacon082 and welcome back to Let's Play Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. In the last episode we learned some new hand powers that can enable us to move sideways. Unfortunately we can't get into this pipe sideways. We can also dash really quickly into things, like this pipe. Oh boy. But anyway, we're underwater yet again. And the underwater parts of Gwarhar Lagoon can really drag on for ages, especially if you're trying to advance the new Bros attacks we just got. And because we'll be using Bros attacks a lot coming up, trying to advance them, we're going to increase our Bros points here a bit. There are new enemies in this region of the underwater. These are Mecha Bloopers, and Mecha Bloopers have a lot of health. And so much health that we can't take them out in one hit right now, even with 10 fireballs. And the Fire Bros attack does take quite a while if you're trying to train it. When they get hit, they will shoot out some of their bullet bills at you. However, they are weak to thunder attacks. And we just got a critical even though we failed the attack. I love how Mario running into the Mecha Blooper gets a critical thunder for Luigi. Let's try that again, shall we? Not enough to kill it. But as you see, it does lower their defense and it will show up on screen as well. Luigi grows to 29, he's a level ahead of Mario. Also, many more Bros points than Mario has. 2 plus 2 so far in this episode, not a great start. Now what was I talking about before I took forever in that battle? I'm not sure. I guess I can mention that your Thunder Bros defense drop boosts don't stack, but they will cause the next Thunder Bros to do more damage, obviously. We see a yellow pipe up there, and to get there, you will want to spin into it. You'll be sucked in, and we go to the upper level. And for Thunder Bros, because it affects all enemies in play, you don't even have to choose a target on it. Even if you choose one it can't affect, it will still hit everybody. So anyway, we go into this yellow pipe, and we're going to climb back up, and we'll find ourselves in a new area of the Gwarhar Lagoon, and you can check the map to see as well. Pretty big area. There's a save block there if you need it, and right away we're going to have to be putting our hand powers to the test. And both the Thunder Hand and the Fire Brand. These are kind of tough to time as well. So we're dashing. If you have the time, these are great enemies to try to grind Fire Bros and Thunder Bros on if you want to get them advanced, because the Elite Troopas can't take any damage from your attacks. You also have the Gritty Goombas we saw in the Tiki Valley here. These are not identical, they have a little more health, and the spike sticking up on their heads, you can actually take damage from jumping on them now. You couldn't with the ones in Tiki Valley. These Elite Troopas shouldn't be too hard to take down, and my thumb was on the wrong button there. Like I said, good experience if you can dodge these guys, because they can keep regenerating as well. But boy, did the battles in this place take forever. And forever, because they will keep respawning. Luckily they don't come back with full health, but still. Finally the Troopas go down. And we're going to heal at Bros points here because I'm grinding my Bros attacks. Another thing about Fire Bros, I'm just loading you up with information here. If you like manage to get all 10 hits on it and you don't need all 10 to kill an enemy, it will still use all 10 on that enemy. It won't switch and use them on somebody else. Also, the Chuckle Beans in here, kind of well hidden. As we get one there. The enemies in this place are all over. We actually have new ones. These are Boomerang Bros, and they will attack with boomerangs. But the main thing about these guys that you'll want to do, using Swing Bros on them will get you Ultra Mushrooms. Which Ultra Mushrooms are really good items, and you probably don't have many of them to this point. Or any at all. This is the first place you can get them without purchasing them, I believe. And we're going to grind Fire Bros just for the heck of it. You only have to get 3 fireballs to get Great, which you need Great to be able to advance them. And if you know you don't need all 10 hits to take something out, don't use all 10. Because they can, let's face it, it just takes forever to get 10 hits. The Boomerang Bros, might as well mention them while I'm doing this. They are strong against fire attacks. They'll actually heal. So if you start using Fire Bros on them and you don't want them to heal themselves, you can just miss an action command and Mario or Luigi will run at them, causing a bunch of extra damage. The Boomerang Bros attacks, kinda hard to get the hang of at first, but based on which eye gleams is who they'll attack first. There are a lot of enemies here. As we can see, we've progressed pretty far here. These rocks need better hammers, which we don't have yet. Gwarhar Lagoon Mysterious Items Part 2. Spin blocks. If you hit them while spinning around, they'll go off in the direction you're moving. So you'll want to send it off to the left. But if you send it off to the right, you can spin over here and get a hidden Chuckle Bean. You will have to leave the area though to get it to go back to normal. And now we can spin it over to the left, jump on it, and progress over one more screen. If you've noticed playing around with rally blocks, you can hit them multiple times with the same brother to save time. But we have a split path. We have a path to the left and a path to the right. We'll have to take on them both eventually, so we'll start off to the right, just because there aren't any enemies here. If you climb up here, well, there's nothing to do. So we'll want to spin this platform into place to where we can spin onto it to get across. And now we can spin over here. And you'll be spinning so you can get the boost statue switch over here. And with every statue switch you'll hit, more rocks will appear and you can cross. So now that we've got the first set of rocks moved, a save block opens up. And I think that's a good time to stop this episode. Next time on Let's Play Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, we'll be taking on the left path and hopefully getting the other boost statue switch, if there is one, that will make more rocks to appear so we can proceed through the Gwarhar Lagoon. See you next time.